I'm John Herring. I'm the president of the Boulder County Junior Market Livestock Sale Committee.
Hello, my name is Aaron Richmond. I am the treasurer for the Boulder County Junior Livestock Sale Committee.
What we do is we host an annual sale at the tail end of Boulder County Fair, where each of the kids that participate in a market project across any of the market species get the opportunity to come and sell one of the animals that they've raised. We gather sponsors from around the community that will come in and bid on those animals and give a nice premium to the kids for their work throughout the year. Essentially, it's a one-day event that we plan for all year long. So we meet once a month, every month throughout the year, getting ready for the next year's event.
So in terms of how we do that collaboratively is we really have to work together. We have to be patient with one another. It's like running a business, but at a completely volunteer rate. We sell beef, we sell swine, we sell sheep, we sell goats, we sell rabbits, we sell poultry. And it's their opportunity to enter essentially the ag industry, the agriculture industry, and it mimics what it's like to operate a business. And so they sell an animal once a year and have the opportunity, and our committee arranges, runs, and essentially handles the entire sale for those youth at the Boulder County Fair. And I think we have raised almost $1 million for a couple hundred future ag kids or current ag kids in Boulder County, ages 9 to 18.
So I believe I started volunteering at the fair essentially when my kids started showing. My oldest started in 2018, would have been his first year. I'm actually an 11-year member of 4-H in Boulder County, so I went through that sale ring 11 times myself. And I'm a native of Boulder County, and I've lived in Boulder County most of my life. And as my kids got old enough to show, I started volunteering as a beef superintendent or assistant beef superintendent. And then, I was kind of asked to start attending sale committee meetings. And after a year or so, the old sale president, Dan Lisko, who did a phenomenal job for about 15 years, was kind of ready to hand the reins off. So he kind of looked around the room and said, "John, you want to take this over?" And I said, "Well, sure, why not?" And so I took over as president of the sale committee, and our first year was COVID, which clearly made everything a bit different. It was a virtual sale, and we had to figure that out on the fly, which we did successfully. But now we are kind of had a cohesive team for a couple years and starting to not stress out so much that we kind of know how to do what we need to do.
I'm from California, but I actually grew up as an 11-year veteran of being in a county fair and selling animals. And I grew up in that environment, and then once we moved here, my kids started getting involved, and as soon as they got involved, there seemed like there was need and help for me to get involved with the county and keep those types of programs going. It's something that's kind of a generational thing to do, and it's also a cultural thing to do, and I think that I just enjoy doing it. I think the big thing is as we mentioned, there's a scholarship fund. I think that we are getting to a point where that's very sustainable, and we're giving out about 3 scholarships a year, and that's for any kids, whether they're going to a vocational school, whether they're going to a university, and that is a great part of it. I think also seeing these kids experience hardship in a way. It's hard to raise an animal for a year and then understand that that's the food that we're going to eat, and that's a huge responsibility. But these youth really do a fantastic job. So seeing them go through that and working really hard and having very good work ethic is kind of one of my pleasures.
For me personally, it's quite simply honoring these kids and the work that they've done. That day when each kid gets to come in, and we bring them all in at the beginning as a parade of champions, as you know, this is the reason we do what we do, is to celebrate the hard work of these ag kids, the amount of time and money and effort spent getting these animals to a very high caliber of market animals. So, this is a product business. We are putting product on the table, and these kids, work very hard to do it at a very high level. So just honoring them and seeing them smile and seeing them, get tremendous prices for their animals and get rewarded for all their hard work, that's far and away the best part about this.